Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It probably won't feel this way for you, but it's gonna feel this way for me. It feels weird to be sitting and filming and talking to you, and yeah, I haven't filmed since I've done my hair. And when did I even do my hair? Weeks ago. It's been weeks since I last filmed. It's currently the 25th of March, so way to date a video, but I don't even know when the last time I filmed a video was. Maybe early February. It's probably been about 6 weeks. There is a video already up about that. I might honestly just refilm it because it was weeks ago and a lot of things have changed, and actually it might have been the end of January. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, it's been a while, but I'm trying to kind of, you know, get my ass in gear and do some more things for YouTube again. So here we are. Background slightly different, so I've got a new desk since the last time we spoke. Well, last time I filmed, should I say. It's got lights underneath. It's a nice, like, sleek black desk. I've updated, like, over here a little bit. Ignore that box behind me. Yeah, so this is, like, my streaming room and now my filming room. I just sit slightly differently, so usually I'll be facing this way when I'm streaming, and now I'm facing this way for filming. So I'm going to try and get back into things. First step was actually ordering things for a video, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So I got an order of Boots this morning, literally this morning, and I opened it immediately and I'm excited to try it out and see what it all is. So I'm basically going to be trying out new makeup. It's not like new releases. I was going to try and get my hands on the Kat Von D or KVD Balm foundation thing, but it's completely out of stock in any light shade, so I couldn't even try it if I wanted to. So I thought, you know what, I need new makeup anyway. I'm kind of low on foundation, I have no concealer left, I have no mascara left, and yeah, I just want to try out some new things, so I decided to buy some things from Boots, because why not? Spent a good £70. So although this makeup is not new, it's not a new release, it's something that I've never tried before. I don't have enough for a full face because honestly I couldn't afford to buy a full face, but I've got like the majority of things that you need. I've got lipstick, eyeliner, mascara, bronzer, foundation and concealer. I haven't got powder, haven't got primer, haven't really got any blush, any highlights because again, just too expensive for me to like buy. And Boots doesn't have a lot of stuff really on there. I could have gone to like Superdrug or something, but you know, with Corona and stuff, I'm just trying to stick with places that I know. So I'm just going to show you the products real quick and then we'll get onto it. So the first thing is a foundation, and it's a Milani foundation. It's a Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Can you focus on the foundation? It's too busy focusing on like everything in my background. Sorry. Yeah, Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This is in shade 00A Porcelain. Fun fact, I actually used to have this exact same skin tone as Soph from Soph Does Nails, Soph Does Life, Soph. Until she started fake tanning, so we had like, the same skin tone, same skin type, so I always used to use her as like my like guide for what colours I should choose. She picked this one. It was a bit light, so but she said in that video that she had a bit of tan on. This was an old video, by the way, so she did have like a little bit of a tan from summer, so hopefully this will be okay. It's kind of hard to tell, but like I am pale, and with my lights in here it's probably not the best comparison, but this is the lighter shade that they do, and the shade like above that is a bit too, would be too dark. So this is kind of close as I can get to a decent shade match. And I'm hoping that I could just bronze and stuff and, you know. The next thing I got was the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've never actually used this before. Weirdly enough, I've always just been a Collection Lasting Perfection gal. And yeah, so I got this. This is in the shade 05. It's not the lightest shade. Usually I do go for the lightest shade, but they had some very, very light shades. So this is the one that seemed to be pale enough to kind of suit me. And kind of the right tone, but I feel like this might be the wrong tone, or the foundation might be the wrong tone. I'm not too sure, I'm still not very good at tones. The next thing I got, actually, is something that Soph has made me want to use this so much because I wanted to smell it, and I was going to open this and smell it, but I decided to do it on camera. So I got the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light. I've never tried this before, but it's one of her favourite bronzers if I'm like, you know, if I'm correct. So I wanted to try it because she's hyped it up a lot, and you know what, I want to smell it. I mainly bought this because I want to smell it. There's no other reason for that. I got the shade Light because I'm pale and I don't want to go for too dark of a shade because I don't know how dark and how pigmented it would be, so shade Light. The next thing I got is this. This is the Maybelline New York Tattoo Liner. It's a liquid liner. I've actually been using a lot of felt tip liners lately, and this I think is a felt tip liner. Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, actually, I don't think it is. It might not be a felt tip liner. Don't think it is. It might be a liquid liner. But yeah, I've been using a lot of felt tip liners lately, which is weird. My friend got me some of them from, what's the brand called? I've never heard of the brand before. It's by Pudea. But I got these and she got me like a lot of different colours and stuff. I dropped that on the floor, I'll get that later. I won't, it will stay on the floor for years. But yeah, I've been trying them, they've actually been pretty decent. So it's gonna be weird trying out a liquid liner if this is actually a liquid liner, but shade black, obviously. I also got a new brow product. Now I don't usually go for brow pencils, I usually go for brow powder, but I thought I'd try it anyway. So this is the Revlon Colorstay brow pencil, and I got this in smooth black, I think, or soft black. Don't know if it actually tells you the colour anywhere. It probably does, but I just can't find it right now. Pretty sure it's in soft black anyway. Yeah, soft black. It looks very skinny and it feels very skinny. I don't know if it's like a wind. I think it's a windy one actually. I think that's why I got it. I think it's a windy up pencil, so you don't have to keep sharpening it. And I just thought I'd try it because I've tried a few brow pencils, but I'm not a massive fan of them. I do still prefer powder because I think it's more precise in a weird way. But yeah, so I thought I'd try out a new pencil. I also restocked myself on the, this is expensive by the way, on the KVD Go Big or Go Home mascara. So I had a little sample. I think I got it from a Glossy box or an advent calendar or something. I can't quite remember. I think it's from the advent calendar. But I've kind of just like milked the rest of that out. So I need to get a new one because this is really good. It's £20 I think, but you know what? It's actually kind of worth the price. If this lasts me a while, because that little sample lasted me ages. Yeah, this tiny little sample lasted me ages and it's still got some in there. I think if I put like a tiny drop of like water or like saline solution or something in there, like eye drops if you know what I mean, and shook it up, I reckon I could still get a bit more out of this, but I decided to get a full size one. So although this isn't new, I haven't tried the full size one and I know it's probably going to be the same as the sample, but I still wanted to give it a go. I quite liked it when it was a sample, so we'll see. Dropping things. No, don't drop things, thank you. And then the last thing I got is actually a lipstick. It looks very nice. It feels very nice, like the packaging feels really good. Who even is this from? You know what? I've forgotten. Genuinely forgotten what brand this is. Oh, it says on the front, Loreal Paris. This is the shade No Doubts. So it's like just a nude, just a plain old nude. So I thought I'd get that as well, give it a try. Try this box on the floor. Yes. Yeah, I thought I'd give them a go, see what they're like, and let's crack on with it, shall we? Okay, so I'm not gonna prime because honestly I don't typically prime these days. I primed yesterday and it was like weird. I don't know. Also, my side shave is like really growing out at this point. Look at this. Look at this. I'm hoping by the time this video goes out you'll also see like my hair change because this is clearly different hair and this is when I've washed it out a lot as well. I never really finished filming that video, so you'll see my hair very dark and then you'll see it like this a couple weeks later, so what can you do, eh? So you need to shake the foundation. I don't really know too much about this foundation, honestly. On the back it says medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long wear, water resistant. So big claims. I'm hoping that's well. It goes well. There's a weird pump, weird looking pump as well. For me, I feel like Milani is quite a bougie brand. Like the packaging looks very bougie, the name sounds very bougie. But like this is £15, which is like, yeah, it's a bit more expensive than a regular foundation. But it's still like decent. Also, it's a glass bottle, like sounds really nice. It's bougie as fuck. Yeah, and I've actually been applying my foundation with a brush. Like I rarely use a sponge anymore. I only use a sponge to kind of smooth over a really thick foundation that I've got. So it's weird using a brush when I used to be such an advocate for sponges. It's so strange. I'm gonna go for maybe a pump and a half. Oh, that's thick. Okay, maybe 2 pumps. And the colour doesn't look terrible. Smells kind of weird. Don't know what it smells like, but it smells kind of weird. Okay, I'm just gonna put some on my face and hope that it's like, oh, it might be a bit pale, but we'll see. It's very thick. This is a very thick foundation. Jeez. I never really see people talk about this, but I know Soph actually does still like this foundation. She still wears it sometimes. So yeah, it's obviously got to be decent if she still wears it. Or like at least semi-decent, you know. This is so thick. It feels weird going onto your face. Like it just feels almost like I'm putting yogurt on my face. It's strange. I'm just gonna try and buff this out. I've left them on my hand. Actually, you know what? Now that that's kind of blended out a bit, colour's okay. It's still probably a little bit light, but I'd rather have foundation a little bit light than a little bit dark. You know, because at least I can bronze it up and not have it look too strange. It smells so strange. I can't think of what it smells like. Actually, no, I can't. It smells like one of my husband's like aftershaves that I used to use called Twisted Soul, or from Twisted Soul. I can't remember what the actual like aftershave is called, but it smells nice. Mixed with sun cream. Actually smells a lot like sun cream as well. Okay, so it's got like decent coverage. It's quite dewy right now, which is a little bit concerning because obviously I've got oily skin. If you're new here, hi, I'm an oily skin person. So it does look pretty shiny right now, but I have got a very bright light next to me. To the side here, I haven't actually got very much lighting. I've got like my LEDs that kind of hang from the roof, so they're in yellow right now, so the colour's going to change slightly either side, but the shade actually doesn't look too bad. I'm going to use kind of what's left, just to go along kind of my jawline where I've got a bit of acne right now. And I'm also wondering if this is going to oxidise. It's going to be really hard to tell in this lighting if it does oxidise, because it's just terrible lighting. I've got no windows in this room, so. But honestly, if it does oxidise, I don't think I'll be mad at that, because it could really do with being slightly darker, you know? But okay, so that's like 2 pumps. The pumps are very small though, I will say. Like, usually with one foundation, a pump is kind of about 1.5 of this, you know? So the pumps are like not very big, so 2 pumps I think is probably about right for what I'd usually wear. It looks pretty good. It looks very nice on my skin actually. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look that bad at all. It just looks pretty decent. I don't know how well I can show you. Maybe? Can you kind of see how it looks on my skin? I think it looks okay. Around my spots and stuff, it's not fully covered them, but it's not like clinging to any weird dry patches. It looks quite nice. I have like a bit of dry skin on my, literally on my dimple, and it's not looking bad at all. Sometimes the foundations will cling into that. So yeah, it's looking quite nice so far. Next is the concealer. I've seen a lot of people use this. This is quite like a popular concealer, I think, for drugstore choices. God, now I need to try and get the sticker off. How frustrating. But yeah, I've seen like a lot of people on YouTube and stuff, and they do drugstore videos that use this concealer, and you know what? It's about time I tried it, I think. So let's give it a go. I think I will use a sponge for this though. Shut up! Sorry, this box behind me is doing my nothing. I could just remove it, you know, but I'm not going to. My sponge is wet. No, isn't wet, it's just dry. But that's okay. I don't really see that as being an issue, honestly. It's got a weird, like, applicator. Fun fact, I always thought that these were called doe foots. No, dofa, but they're called doe foots. This doesn't smell like anything. Oh, it doesn't feel nice to apply this concealer. Like this applicator is so stiff. Like I feel like I'm not able to spread it that well. And it's not picking up a lot. Like I'm gonna have to dip in a few times to get anything out of this. That's kind of annoying. And it feels very thin, like it's quite streaky. You probably can't see, but it's quite streaky on my face. Okay. I hate the applicator, absolutely hate it. I also have no idea what this coverage is meant to be like. I literally have no clue. Genuinely no clue. No, well, that blended out very, very nicely. That was quite okay, and it's covered quite a bit, I think. Bring that onto my eyelids too. The colour's okay as well. So the foundation and the concealer are like okay. Which is honestly, like, I don't know about you, but shopping during COVID, like trying to find makeup and stuff, trying to get the right colours that you want, especially for foundation, concealer and stuff, it's been such a nightmare. And like, yeah, I know there's more important things to stress about than your colour of your concealer and your foundation, but like, you know, the struggles of it. Like, especially when you put yourself online. Like, I'm on Twitch all the fucking time, and I wear foundation all the time, well, the majority of the time on Twitch, and, you know, I look very pale sometimes because my foundations aren't that good of a colour match, which is just a first world problem, but, you know. Yeah, okay, this concealer's blended out very nicely. I hate the applicator for it. The applicator is kind of irritating to use, not gonna lie. But it's blended out quite nicely. The coverage is okay. It's not the best coverage, but it's alright. It's not terrible. I can live with that. And I think it'll be okay for me to use when I'm not actually wearing foundation, or if I'm wearing like a light coverage foundation, because the coverage isn't entirely there. I've still got like darkness in my inner corners and stuff, which is okay. I haven't been sleeping well lately. But yeah, that seems alright. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna quickly set my foundation with my own powder because obviously I haven't bought my own, like haven't bought a new one. The powder that I use is actually in like an old tub, but I use the RCMA No Colour Setting Powder because it's just my favourite powder. It's the only one that I found that actually kind of controls my oils. I said that really weird, my oils, should I say, not my oil? My oils? Yeah, it's the only one that I found and it actually doesn't leave any cast, which is great. So I'm gonna use this just to quickly set everything down. Okay, so set all that down, and honestly I'm really liking the way this foundation and concealer is looking. I'm trying to get a bit of a close-up for you, but I don't know how well it's going to come across, but like, oh god, I look so tired, don't I? Jeez, but yeah, it looks very smooth actually. It looks pretty nice, like around my nose and stuff. It doesn't look very cakey or at all really. Around my acne and stuff, it's actually okay. There's still a little bit of a sheen coming through, which kind of worries me a little bit because obviously with my oily skin, I kind of never know how well it's gonna be, but like it feels nice, it looks nice. I don't think I've had foundation that looks quite this smooth, especially on my nose. Okay, it's very nice, and I don't know if it's just the concealer as well doing that, but yeah, it does look good. The concealer hasn't set that nicely though underneath my eyes. I think it looks, it's not very full coverage. It's definitely not very full coverage. This is definitely one to wear on a you know, low coverage kind of day, but my eyes are not a low coverage kind of thing, you know. So next thing I'm going to use is the bronzer. This is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I just want to smell it. That's all I want to do. Is I just want to smell it. And so if I can already smell it. If it's not the best thing that I've ever smelt, I want a refund. I want you personally to refund me. Can you get out of the fucking packaging? I can already smell it. Or is that the foundation? I can't tell. Oh, I realised I should have just opened it from... Why can't I do things normally? Never mind. Right, so this is what it looks like. The packaging's really cute, actually. It's very cute. Okay, you ready? Oh, hang on. Look at this, right? You press this down and it opens. It smells like coconut. Is there a... It's a mirror! Okay, I don't think I'm ever going to use this sponge, right? This is a sponge, not a brush, but god, that feels nice. But then, who puts the bronzer on with the sponge? Doesn't make sense. But like, there's a mirror in here? That's freaking handy. I never had products like this. I like this. This is fun. It does smell very nice. I will give it so. It smells like coconut cake. It smells very good. Right. I'm kind of scared on the pigment here. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna use a mirror in here just to be funky. Here we go. I'm also doing it on like the bad pigment side for a bit, so. Okay, it's not overly pigmented. I'm aware that I'm on the like, shadowy side right now, but I always start this side because this side sets the standard for this side. Does that make any sense? I mean, I like it. It's very nice, but I want to build it up a bit more. Let's go for this side now real quick. So I don't really have much good lighting on this side for me. Like, you guys can see this very well, but I can't. How does that look for you guys? I can't tell. For me, this is very dark because I don't have any lighting on this side at all, which is weird. Like, I need to sit here for me to be able to see it. Can you still see it? Yeah, you can. You're fine. You're fine. You know, I don't mind it. I think just the lighting in here, you can't really see that well, but I was going to say I'll do it in natural lighting, but I can't even do that because the sun's going down. It's winter and it's 5:30. I am going to try and do like some sort of wear test with this, by the way, but it's already 5:30, so I don't really know what it's going to be like when I take it off. I'm probably going to take it off around like midnight and see how it is, but you know what? This is actually quite nice. I do like it. I see why Soph liked it so much when she was more pale. Before she did like so much fake tanning, but then she hasn't fake tanned for a little while, so you never know, she might get back into it. But I definitely see why. Again, I don't think the lighting's that great for you guys to see, but it does look very nice. I just look I think this side's more accurate. I just look hella pale regardless. I'm gonna do my contour on my double chin. I said to someone at work earlier, I was like, why dye it when you could just contour your double chin away? And she was like, I wish I was good at contouring. And I was like, I'm not good at it, but at least I try. So my double chin is like at least kind of gone, you know? And I'm also aware that this is bronzer, it's not contour, but it's quite cool toned. So, you know, it's not the worst ever. I think it's pretty good for my skin tone because I usually use the Benefit Hoola bronzer, which is fairly dark, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty dark. It's a bit too dark for my skin tone, but I blend it out enough and it looks semi-decent sometimes, so, you know. I try. I also need a new brush for my nose contour, so if you have any ideas for that, let me know because I'm sick of squishing my brush to get a nose contour. I'm not wearing blush today, so I'm just taking this a little bit higher up on my cheeks than I usually would. Just because, why not? I'm going to be walking outside and it's going to be really cold and it's like just the start of spring and I'm like, I'm bronze, bitch. I'm bronze, baby. How dumb. But yeah, verdict. This smells very good. And it looks quite nice. Pretty nice. Quite nice. You know what I mean? Okay, next. Brows. Let's tackle these babies. They kind of need to be plucked a little bit, not gonna lie. Let's see if we can get like a bit of an ASMR moment here. Probably not. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? That sucked. I tried. I'm not good at the whole ASMR stuff. I gave it a shot and it didn't work. Sue me. Don't actually sue me, please. I have no money. Okay, so here's the pencil. Yeah, it's like, ooh, it's a twisty one and it has like a... It has like a little angle on it. Don't know how I feel about that, but that tip looks very, very sharp. So, we shall see. I didn't realise it was like a rounded, pointy, angular one. If you know what I mean. Did not realise that at all. So I'm not gonna get spoolie for my eyebrows. Spoolie is quite aggressive. Is that the right way to describe a spoolie? Aggressive. It just feels very harsh. It doesn't feel very soft at all. But you know what? It's combing my brows, so I think if I'm gonna keep starting on this side of my face, I'm gonna have to get some lighting on this side. Right. I'm scared to try a new pencil. This is a very soft pencil, like I've only just started using it. I've only done like a few strokes and the tip is already kind of softened a bit. So this is a very soft pencil, it has a lot of pigment behind it, I can already tell. But you know what, I'm liking the colour of it. Like I fill in my eyebrows in black. Just because where I have coloured hair, I can get away with that, you know. And the colour's looking pretty decent, it's just a very, very soft pencil. Like very, very soft. And you know what, you really don't need a heavy hand for this. I'm going in so light and like this line under here was like a really, really light hand and it's still very dark. So yeah, that's something to take into consideration. Okay, got the shape. Let's spoolie these bitches. But I just want to note like the nib is like completely misshapen now. That's how soft of a pencil this is. I mean, you probably, how much product you get out of this? So this is how much product you get out of it, kind of where my finger is to the top. So it's a lot of product really, but it's very soft, so how long will that actually last? And imagine if this broke as well, like imagine if it snapped. That'd be really frustrating because you'd lose quite a bit of it. Let's just quickly comb through my eyebrows just to try and make them look a little bit less blocky, but let's be honest, that's my life, so I don't mind blocky eyebrows. I hate when people are like, oh, your eyebrows look so blocky. Like, I like blocky eyebrows. What's wrong with that? Okay, so usually I would use a bit of brow gel when I'm using a pencil because I feel like, I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't look as great when you use a pencil, but I'm liking the slug on my face. It looks okay. Like I said, it's good colour, it's decently pigmented. It is just very soft, so I don't even know if these would be like smudge proof or anything like that. Honestly, probably not. I know that it's obviously a pencil and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how long this would fare. Like if I was kind of going out and like it was warm, like in the summer, I don't think this would be very long lasting. I'm not gonna lie. Let me just put a little bit on my hand. And then, yeah, it smudges off. You didn't really see that. Okay, so like you got this and it smudges off pretty easy. I'm hardly touching my skin and it's kind of gone. So in the summer this probably is not an ideal pencil for you, just saying. Let me just quickly fill in my other eyebrow and I'll be right with you. Okay, so that's my brows done. I kind of ran into a problem though. It's kind of hard to see, but like the actual casing of this goes at an angle. So when you think that it's kind of like, when you still think you've got quite a lot of product left, you have to actually roll it up again because you can't draw it on. that's really annoying packaging wise. Also, the pencil was quite blunt by the time I like even got to start on this eyebrow. So yeah, it was kind of hard to get a sharp line, which is annoying, and there's no real way to sharpen these without wasting product. Like I could draw like on the back of my hand a little bit to try and give it a sharper edge again, but that's obviously not ideal. You don't particularly want to be doing that because it's a waste of products. Saying that though, my brows do look okay, like I like them. I don't know if you would have the same opinion, but I like them, so whatever. But yeah, they're just kind of hard to match up, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them, to be honest with you. I'm going to quickly put on some highlighter and stuff because I'm dead with that highlighter, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, highlighter's done. I just used the try again. I just used the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials collaboration, which is glazed donut. This is the old packaging. I've had this highlighter for literally years, and I should probably chuck it away, but I'm not going to do that, sorry. And I've only really just hit pan recently, and I use this all the time. This is the only highlighter I ever use. So if you don't already have a highlighter by Ofra, get one. And this is also my recommendation if you have pale skin. They're £25, which is pricey, but like I said, I've had this for years, so, and I love the glow it gives you. Like, next thing to try out is the eyeliner. Like I said earlier, I haven't used a liquid eyeliner for a while. Apparently this is sweat resistant, smudge resistant, and easy removal. No miss. Apparently. So we'll see. If you're new to my channel, hello, I have hooded eyes. I have oily skin, hooded eyes, and I'm acne prone, so I have a lot of luck on my side for my face. But yeah, I do have hooded eyes, so basically like I have like no defined crease, I just have like a annoying ass like eyeball. So eyeliner can be quite tricky for me. A lot of the time it will smudge, it will print, it will be really annoying, and it will just wear off throughout the day. So if this is smudge proof and sweat proof, I have, you know, expectations. Oh, this is a hefty one. Is this flexible? Yes, kind of. Yeah, the wand is quite flexible, so that's okay. The wand, the applicator, whatever it's called. So let's see what this is like. It's been a while since I've used liquid eyeliner, so I'm kind of scared. Help me. Oh lord. I'm not saying that for a bad thing, I'm just like, I'm concentrating right now, so sorry for the awkward moody face. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, so the application is very nice. It went on very easily. It's very black. It's taking a little bit longer to dry than I'd like. So that's the thing, but that's just the main gripe with me because of the fact I have my eyelids like this. I just have to sit with this for a little while and just be like, okay. So it takes a little bit longer to dry than I like, but not the worst. It applied quite nicely. I've got a very, very sharp point, which is quite nice to have, you know. I want to have eyeliner so sharp I can cut bitches. The applicator is very nice actually. Like it's stiff, but the end is quite like flexible. So like you can kind of get like a sharp line, but you still have the flexibility to kind of do what you want, which I enjoy. Just to extend my inner corner. This is a true test, whether or not I can extend my inner corner without any faff and hassle. Apparently I can. The issue with getting a brand new eyeliner is that there's usually so much product that trying to get to your inner corner to extend it is a pain in the ass. So that looks pretty decent, I think. What do you think? Looks alright. It doesn't look like it's a matte eyeliner. That's kind of annoying. I only really like matte eyeliners because I have oily eyelids, so if I have something that's quite shiny, like eyeliner and stuff, and it shouldn't really be shiny, it just makes my eyelids looking more oily, so that's great. But I'm going to quickly do my other eye off camera just because, let's be honest, trying to match it up, the brand new eyeliner is hard enough without the stress of needing to do it on camera, so back in a sec. Okay, so the eyeliner's done, and I really like it actually, apart from the fact that it's not matte, which is kind of annoying. I think I can overlook that, to be honest. Like, I think if that really annoyed you. Okay, so my camera literally just died, and I've charged for like 2 minutes, but I really need to finish filming this video, so because I know I like the mascara already, I'm going to try on the lipstick first, and then if I have time I'll put the mascara on. But I just don't want this to run out on me again. I need to get this fucking sticker off. This is not going to happen. I didn't realise because I haven't filmed for so long that my camera was low. Okay, so the change of plans for camera dad again. I've not got much time. I put on the mascara and the lipstick already. The mascara is a bit more clumpy than I remember it being. I think just because I'm used to it being a very kind of run out, dry mascara. It's a bit more liquidy and a bit more clumpy, a little bit spidery, I think. But it looks nice, and the lipstick also looks very nice. Very smooth applying. It's a bit pinker than I thought it would be, but hey ho, you can't really complain about that. But I think my makeup looks really nice, if I do say so myself. But yeah, the eyeliner I really like, the bronzer I really like, foundation and concealer I really like so far, and we'll see how that holds up with my foundation. No, with my oily skin. See, I'm trying to rush, I'm mucking up, oh my god. I do need to go out, I need to go to the shops, I'm going to be wearing a mask, so we'll see how the foundation goes with the mask. The lipstick's probably going to rub right off, and plus I'm going to be eating dinner shortly, in the next like hour or so maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so this is what it's looking like right now. It is currently 6:10 in the evening. Foundation was on about 5:30, so we'll call that check-in time. I could probably get like a good 6.5 7 hours wear out of this, so that's pretty much a decent wear test. Okay, sorry, let's pretend that my camera didn't die like 3 times. I've been wearing the makeup for about 2.5 hours now. It's currently 8 o'clock, so altogether it's been on for about 2.5 hours. But just because you didn't get to see the mascara, not the mascara, I've had a glass of wine, I'm sorry. Because you didn't get to see the lipstick earlier, here it is. Again, this is L'Oreal Paris, it's the shade No Doubt, and I've used it once, obviously. It's a very nice shape. Like when I first used it, the like, what even is it? Like, the way that it felt, like it kind of concaved in, so it's kind of hard to get like coverage, but it smells very nice. It smells like Palmer Violets actually. Shut up, it smells really good. I'm gonna reapply it. I'm gonna eat dinner again soon, but like this is a bullet lipstick, it's quite a glossy finish, so it's not expected to last very long at all, but I'm just gonna reapply it for you. But to be fair, I mean, like I said, I've had a glass of wine. A big glass of wine. It's been one of those days, boys and girls. I had a glass of wine, I've been out to the shop, I've had a mask on, and it still lasted very well. I just topped it up to kind of get the sheen of it, but like, it looks very nice. It's a nice colour. Like I said, it's a bit more pink than what I expected it to be. I wanted it to be a bit more like neutral tone, because when I was ordering it online, it looked a bit more neutral, kind of like a bit more brownish as opposed to pinkish, but hey ho, that's what you get when you order online. But I really like it, and like I said, the makeup's been on for about 2.5 hours. Is that even right maths? Yeah, it's about 2.5 hours for the foundation anyway. It is looking a bit oily. You probably can't see too much, but you can see like a bit of a shine around here. A little bit on my forehead, but that's not too shiny. But yeah, it's looking a little bit oily already on my nose, and like kind of here. So the foundation so far isn't lasting that great, but I sometimes do use primers, I sometimes don't. If I know I'm going to be going out, I'll wear primers. Like I went out earlier, but like I was only going to the shop, so it wasn't going to be too long. But I mean, I wore a mask and my foundation hasn't rubbed off anywhere on my nose yet. It didn't rub off anywhere on my face at all. It's still looking really good. It looks very smooth. And when I say it's looking oily, it doesn't like look disgustingly oily. It just looks like a bit more of a healthy sheen. But I mean, it's not a skin-like finish foundation, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty much like skin. I can't really feel it. It's very lightweight. It is looking quite good so far. We need to see though, because I'm currently cooking. I'm going to be having dinner soon. Like I said, we're only 2.5 hours in, so you know, a lasagna down and a bottle of wine down. It might look a lot different, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll check in with you in a couple of hours, probably by the time I go to sleep, to be honest with you, because this video is probably long enough. I'm gonna guess it's about half an hour at this point. For some reason, my videos just always get to like half an hour when I've still got so much left to go. Yeah, so I'll pop in when I'm finishing up the video. But right now, honestly, my opinions, just give them now one, like, you know, fresh in my mind. I like the foundation. I think it looks really good. I'll be using it again, definitely. The colour's actually alright. I checked in, like, my bathroom lighting, which is a lot brighter. I also checked in natural lighting, because there's enough light out there to make it, like, not a sunny light, but, like, a decent light. And the colour's pretty decent. I think it's alright. I definitely over bronze though. I am looking a little bit too sun-kissed for, I don't know, the first week of spring. But I like the foundation, I like the finish of it. If it doesn't last the longest, that's kind of fine. I don't really mind. Like, I still really like the way it looks. I do agree that it's kind of medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it up, but you might get a bit cakey looking. One coat was enough for me, so I like the foundation. The concealer I'm not a massive fan of because the applicator is really annoying. It doesn't pick up a lot of product. It's not flexible at all in the slightest, so you need to keep dipping in and like really rub it. It's quite thin, not very full coverage, but you know what, I think this will be okay for like no makeup days. I'll probably still use this because I haven't got any other concealers, so that's okay. The eyebrow pencil, I like it, I'm going to keep using it, but I'm not going to rebuy it. It's okay, it's just very soft, it's not going to be very smudge proof, I can guarantee that for a fact. But I don't mind it, it's okay. It's only a couple of pounds, so you can't really be that mad, but there are definitely better pencils out there for either the same price or a bit cheaper, who knows. The mascara, you didn't see me use this, by the way. How big is this mascara? Like, this is like nearly the size of my head. This is huge. I do like this actually. Obviously I'm wearing it. You didn't get to see me wear it because my camera died, so sorry. But I do like it. I'm going to continue to use it because I have no other mascaras, but I probably will repurchase this again because I do really like it. Packaging's quite cool. I like the packaging. It's very like edgy looking. I'm a fan. The bronzer. I'm going to keep wearing this just because I love the smell. Like, it just smells just like coconut on holidays. Like, oh my god. It smells so good, and honestly it's a lovely colour. I would like to get it in a darker shade, maybe like the one darker than light. Unless it's a bit too orangey, then I might get like the second darker one after light, because this is nice, but I do like to have a bit more of a harsh edge, so maybe get another one in a darker shade to like contour with and then use this to bronze with. I don't know, I tend to just like kind of 2-in-1s, but the shade of this is good enough that you can kind of bronze and contour at the same time. It's not too warm, not too ashy. I like it. Smells really good, it's decently pigmented, and it's not that expensive, so can't go too wrong with that. What else did I get? Oh, the eyeliner. The eyeliner I really like actually. Again, it's not matte, which I prefer it to be, but I can live with that. Like, I don't know if I'll repurchase it again, I'm not sure, but I do like it. If I kind of repurchase other ones and see how I like about them, and if I like this a bit more, I'll probably buy this again. But this is nice. It's again only a couple pounds, it's decent. So, you know, if you're in like an Asda, you can probably get these in an Asda or something like that, you know, and you need eyeliner, this is a good one to go for. I really enjoy it, as long as it lasts as long as it lasts long. But like I said, I've had this on for 2.5 hours, I've been out, it was actually raining when I went out as well. It's not really printing or smudging. I've got a slight like, kind of, can you see, kind of like here, I've got like a slight print mark, but that usually happens for any mascara, any eyeliner that I get, so that's not an issue. And honestly, if you're wearing eyeshadow, you're not going to see that, so that's alright. And if I actually primed my eyelids, that could also be a different story. If I primed them with, I use a NYX eyeshadow primer, it's got no pigment to it, it just mattifies and it's really good. Usually I don't get printing with that. So I probably would rebuy it, I'm not too sure though. I have some other eyeliners that are a bit more reliable, but again, we need to see how long this lasts. And I think the last thing is the lipstick. I like it, I like the shade, I like the formula. It feels very nice, it doesn't feel dry on my lips. I like the colour, I like the packaging of it. The packaging feels very sleek. I'm wondering if this packaging changes colour depending on what shade you get, because this is pretty similar to the actual shade in the tube. So I'm wondering if that's a thing. Probably not. But like, I like it, it's okay. I'm gonna use this until it's done, but I don't know if I'll keep buying it. Who knows? But yeah, so that's it. I'll see you in a couple hours for the final check-in, and my final thought on the foundation really, and the concealer, but yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Hi, so it is currently 11 o'clock roughly-ish. I'm currently gaming, hence the headset, soz. But yeah, this is it, like what, how many hours? Nearly 6 hours, or like 5.5, 6 hours, I call it like 6 hours. And the foundation's looking pretty good actually. It's not really separating. It's looking very oily, and it doesn't feel that oily actually. It feels a little bit oily, but not too bad. So like, I could live with that. Eyeliner. Not printed. Lipstick's gone, but it's a cream lipstick, so it's gonna happen. I had wine, I had lasagna, and yeah, just in general, I've been using my mouth a bit. So yeah, that's the thing. Bronzer still there, it's just hard to see in this lighting because it's quite harsh lighting. Brow's still there, mascara looking pretty good. It's not printed under here or anything, it's not printed up here or anything, so pretty damn good. So I'm really happy with this makeup. I'm definitely going to be wearing all of the stuff again. And yeah, this foundation is probably a new fave, I think. It's not that much more expensive than my regular foundation, and it looks really nice. So pretty damn good. I'm going to be using this a lot more. So yeah, thanks guys for coming to my video. I know it's been a while since I've been like regularly updating. I'm going to try and get back onto that bandwagon again because I hate not uploading. It's just been a time lately on YouTube, so yeah, I might do a full-on update video, like a proper up-to-date one that will go up like the same week that I film it, as opposed to like 2 months later. So I might do that. I'm not sure. Let me know if you'd like that, if you're interested in where I've been, why I've been gone, and things like that. Other than that, hopefully I'll see you again soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.